Day 2. First thing first. Mic check, mic check. I'm not going through another day ending videos with no sound. That was an unpleasant discovery. But I think we're doing good. Let's check it. We'll be right back. So if you remember yesterday, we majorly biffed it, cutting one of the boards about an inch too short. Rather than get a new board, I'm just gonna take the old board and join them together. I'll use a couple dowels, stick them together, and hopefully that'll work. Will it be the strongest thing in the world? No. Is it gonna be supporting anything really heavy? No, it's a wargaming table for miniatures. I might get some metal miniatures on there that weigh a few ounces, but I think it'll be okay. So we're gonna take the old piece that we cut off. We're gonna stick 2 dowels right there on the end and recut the whole thing to size. I said you guys weren't gonna get a tour of my garage, but you kinda are. All right, and leftover IKEA furniture, or whatever, means that we have plenty of dowels to play with. And we're gonna need a couple little tiny nails, also from leftover IKEA furniture, like that. Just another little nail, come on. Ow. Don't reach into a box of screws while not looking at it. There we go. Okay, we'll take this guy. So I watched this online. What you do is take 2 little nails, hammer them into the end of the first wooden piece. Then cut the ends off. That is not doing anything to it. Oh, got one. May have to find another nail. So we've learned that not all nails are created equal. And we actually want some of the weaker nails, which is a weird thing to say, but all right, cross your fingers that this one goes. Oh yeah, no sweat, gone somewhere. Hopefully that won't be important later on. Board, 2 nails, heads cut off. I feel like someday we're gonna build a board with a nail in it big enough to destroy us all, but I don't know. So we're supposed to have 2 short and 2 long boards, which means that these are the 2 short ones, and these are supposed to be the 2 long ones. But this is the short long board, so we need to add to this one. That's the one we need to Frankenstein. Oh, and in case anyone's wondering, yes, the blade is below the table. I'm not gonna cut myself, but thank you for your concern. So we'll use our square, make sure both of the boards line up, push them together, and then we can drill the holes in each of those boards that will accept our dowels there. And now you can kind of see we've got 2 little holes, or indentations, that we can drill the holes in that will match where our nails are on this piece. I mean, hey, if I mess it up, I can just go buy a new one, right? Now, before we get too far, let's check it. Oh yeah, like I didn't even cut it. Perfect. Pilot holes done. Now we just need a drill bit to match our dowel, which is gonna be pretty close to one of the biggest ones in this set, at least. Can be a little bit bigger. That's gonna be too big though. I have others. If this one ends up being too small, we'll just drill it out with another one. Don't want it too deep, so, oh yeah, that fits. And yeah, oh, it's a little too deep, actually. That's closer to halfway. Yep, yep, this is perfect size. Let's go a tiny bit more. Like that much. Same thing on this guy. Four properly drilled holes. Let's see if they match up. It's perfect. Okay, now we need some glue. I've got this old wood glue, and I mean, man, it is old. I do not know the quality of it. The end, at least up here, is kind of dried out and rubbery. So we're just gonna cut it open and see if there's anything usable in here. I've misplaced my utility knife. I promise I have all this stuff, but we're just gonna use some. Is there anything worth working with in this bottle? Maybe. Pretty chunky, but I bet we can get something workable out of this. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll be good. Slather him up. Nice and juicy. Okay. So what we're gonna do next, push these together, and then we're gonna use a board on either side of it, like this, to clamp it together and hold the whole thing tight. Fingers crossed. Wipe the excess glue off. Put this on top of that. Put this on top of that. And hopefully we will have one board. So that's the outside of the frame. I can't really mess with that too much while it's drying, but what else can we do? We can cut the pegboard. We at least can cut that to size. We'll do that today. So like I said yesterday, I pulled this pegboard from the wall when I was redoing my garage. There were two pegboards and they were taking up too much space, so now there's just one. And as luck would have it, the dimensions on this thing are almost perfect. We'll square it off, and then we just got to cut the bottom of it like maybe 4 or 5 inches to make it about 36. The exact number it has to be is 34 and 13/16 to fit inside the little groove that we're gonna have in the frame. So because it's inside, it doesn't have to be perfect, luckily. It just has to be close and we'll be good. These 3 are the manufactured edges, so we're gonna trust that that is square. So we'll trim off that edge to make it straight, and then, I don't know, we'll pick whichever one. There's a big hole right here, so we'll cut this edge off. Oh, it's a lot shorter than I thought. We're gonna cut off about 1 foot. This thing has a green side. Let's use that to draw on. Should we just do it a 1/16 less? Let's do it 34 3/4. We're crazy like that. We're gonna do it anyway. 34 3/4. Right there. See, now look. This is what I did yesterday. God. And because we did learn something yesterday, let's measure it a few times. 34 3/4, that's what I want it to be. Measure twice, and then measure it again. All right, after our side quest to fix up the table saw, get it all secured and everything, we're gonna use it to cut the pegboard today, right? Nope. Today, because it doesn't really matter how perfect the edges are because they're gonna be embedded inside the frame, today we're gonna use the jigsaw. pegboard cut, glue drying. I think we're done for the day. Let's call it good, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, in the meantime, go make something. You can do it. Just get started.